Hello and Happy New Year from the Royal Academy of Arts in London. I'm Tim Marlow and this is my must-see selection of exhibitions from around the world this January. First up, separate exhibitions in London chronicling the collections, taste and court life of two 17th century English monarchs. 2018 marks the 250th anniversary of the Royal Academy, and to kickstart what we're imaginatively calling RA250, we'll present a landmark exhibition of one of the most extraordinary and influential art collections ever assembled. Charles I may not have been the most popular of monarchs, but he amassed an unrivalled collection of art. Charles I, king and collector, brings together rare gems including works by masters such as Van Dyck, Rubens, Holbein, Titian and Mantegna. Following his execution in 1649, Charles's vast and formidable collection was sold and dispersed across Europe. This exhibition reunites about 150 of them for the first time. At the nearby Queen's Gallery in Buckingham Palace, there's an exhibition looking at the collections of his son and eventual successor Charles II. The exhibition showcases over 220 magnificent paintings, extraordinary groups of Renaissance drawings, and examples of elaborate decorative arts which filled his royal apartments. Charles I, King and Collector, opens on the 27th of January at the Royal Academy, whilst Charles II, Art and Power, is open now at the Queen's Gallery, Buckingham Palace, until the 13th of May. Next, one of America's most celebrated landscape painters and luminary of the Hudson River School, who's the subject of an exhibition at the Met in New York. Thomas Cole's journey, Atlantic Crossings, will explore the artist's career from a transatlantic perspective for the very first time, looking at his relationship with European art. Cole's masterwork, The Oxbow, a sublime panorama of the Connecticut River, will feature at the heart of the show, together with more than 36 of his works, as well as those by leading European names such as J.M.W. Turner and John Constable. Another highlight is The Course of Empire, a 5-part series of paintings embodying the lessons Cole had learned during his travels to England and Italy. Work by the American landscape painters whom Cole taught, including Asher B. Durand and Frederick Church, will also highlight his legacy. Thomas Cole's journey, Atlantic Crossings, opens on the 30th of January at the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York. Staying in the United States, the gallery at Windsor in Florida is playing host to an exhibition by the increasingly celebrated British artist, commentator, transvestite and potter, Grayson Perry. The new year in Vero Beach will see a comprehensive overview of work by the internationally renowned chronicler of contemporary life in an exhibition that marks the start of a new 3-year curatorial partnership with the Royal Academy of Arts. Making Meaning will feature works in ceramic, tapestry, etching, cast iron and printmaking, to name a few other media, demonstrating Perry's characteristic use of traditional art forms to convey complex and often challenging themes. Exploring decor and decorum, class and taste, the artist versus the artisan, among other themes, this provocative and perceptive exhibition will bring together some of Perry's most recognisable creations, including the monumental comfort blanket, fictional maps such as the Island of Bad Art, and of course his ever-popular pots. One of the UK's most well-loved cultural characters will be reaching an American audience from the 15th of January 2018 as Making Meaning opens at the gallery at Windsor in Florida. And last but certainly not least, a reflection on my standout installation from the past year that's still open. The Colombian artist Doris Salcedo often describes herself as a sculptor at the service of victims. This site-specific project, Palimpsesto, set in Madrid's Palacio de Cristal, is a beautiful and moving funereal oration. Emerging from the floor of the Palacio, drops of water slowly join together, writing the names of hundreds of men and women, all of whom have drowned in the attempt to reach Europe in search of a better life. The installation, a manifestation of mourning, draws attention to one of the most dramatic series of events in our recent history. This is a powerful and momentous installation that I won't ever forget. Experience Doris Salcedo's Palimpsesto now until the 1st of April. So there you have it, my must-see shows for January. I do hope you get to see at least one of them.